Are you ready for a show, though? Are you ready for the show? All right. Your MC tonight is the creator and host of Swipe Right, a dating game show that we like to do around here. She's also performed all around. Please give it up, everyone, for Aliya Brown.
Friends. So excited. I'm gonna tell you a little bit about me personally. I am addicted to social media, but teetering close to deleting Twitter. Anyone else? We hate it? We love it? They changed the font on us. Can you believe? That's not why I'm ready to sever ties, though. It's not. I'm ready to sever ties because it is true. I am what experts would say, a broke bitch. I am a broke bitch, but I know, Aliya, people joke all the time, can you believe this app's free, right? I know. I don't have to pay. I'm not in a secret program where they've only been charging me. I'm a broke bitch, so I tweet what I know, right? About being #not blessed, right? So, I'll constantly, I'll be tweeting about it because I'm annoying. I'm also an annoying bitch to check it off all the bitch boxes. But what I didn't realize that was doing was just me throwing blood into the sugar daddy shark-infested waters. That is Twitter. Yeah, imagine my surprise when all of a sudden I'm airing my grievances about my student loan debt, and all of a sudden I got 50 DMs from 1,000 old men bots, being like, hey baby, how can I handle that for you? Please, the only old man that I want to hear fix this problem is Joe Biden, please. All of you can shut up for a sec. It's to the point where my DMs are just so full, it's a problem. It's to the point where if I had $1 for every sugar daddy DM I received, I'd have enough money to stop considering saying yes. I would. It's tempting! They offer a lot of money! What makes me madder, though, is when older men will hit on me, but they won't offer to compensate me for my time. It's rude! Dude, I'd be potentially providing you with a service. The least you can do is offer to pay my rent. Come on! It's just proper dating etiquette if you're an older man pursuing me. I get even madder at them, though, because now that they're not paying me, they've taken away a fun word I can call them when talking shit about them later with my friends. Can't call them sugar daddy anymore.
Exactly.
Right? But I could lean back on creepy, right?
Yes.
Let's just call it what it is. That shit's creepy. But I was trying that for a while. Me and my friends laugh, right? But it didn't sit well with me because when older women participate in that creepy, predatory behavior, do we call them creepy? No. We call them, exactly, cougars. It's cute now. We love cougars. We put that shit in movies and we laugh. It's crazy. It's mind-blowing to me that we do this. So I was like, all right, I'm all for equal rights. Go men, right? Yeah, go men. I'm here to help you. I decided that it was now my personal responsibility to come up with a really cute, fun animal name for these creepy men to hide behind. So I went back to the word lab, figured that shit out, and I got it. So if anybody needs to jot it down, or if we feel like maybe I'm describing you, don't talk to me later. But I have the word now. I like to call them warthogs. Yes, because, and hear me out, right? They're a little fat, they're hairy, we got wrinkles, right? But is that stopping them from going out there and sniffing for truffles anyway? I think not. They talk to me anyway. The audacity of these warthogs. And I personally think it's really cute if we call it the act of it warthogging. It just sounds good, and then they can text their friends after they get their grandkid to figure that out for them. Hey man, you can go groundhogging later. The women look too happy. Better ruin it. Anyway, I am vaccinated. Anyone else here vaccinated? Awesome, good to hear. I was worried that maybe some people in the room would think I'd be making a HIPAA violation by asking, but glad we're on board. I am indeed vaxxed, and the first thing that I did after I got vaxxed was I went to New York City, just jumping right into the cesspool, test the efficacy in real time. I'm still standing, so hey. But one thing that happened to me when I went to New York was I was walking along the street minding my own business, and I got catcalled. Which, it's happened to me before, but like this is one of those ones where like, I'm gonna have to pay a therapist a lot of money to get that shit out. I am. And it's all because of what he said. I'll never forget it. He whistled at me to get my attention, and I'm not gonna recreate that for you, because I can't whistle and it's embarrassing to admit, but he whistles at me, and he goes, "Damn, girl, you look like you could eat a lot of cornbread." How did he know? I wasn't even wearing my I Heart Cornbread shirt that day. Embarrassing that I gave off that energy, those vibes. I couldn't figure out why a human being would look at another human being and say that. I couldn't figure it out. But, of course, I had to tell my friends about it.
Cornbread convention or something.
Cornbread convention in town. New York's always having those conventions.
Yeah.
Everybody shows up to the city. But you'd think if I were attending the convention, I'd wear like a shirt or a button, or like be like eating cornbread actively on the street.
Cornbread.
Oh yeah, or like a hat that looks like cornbread. You'd think.
The cheap ones, you know?
But unfortunately, I wasn't. So I had to get crafty and figure out why. So I'm talking to my friends about it. Maybe they have ideas, right? And they didn't offer me anything except to say, "Don't worry, it's a compliment."
That's a compliment.
Yeah, I do not take it as an insult. Every year on July 4th, we honor Joey Chestnut, who eats 1,012 hot dogs every year. We could celebrate me in this hypothetical cornbread situation. Like, I did not take it as an insult. No, I just assumed the most logical reason why this man would look at me and say that is because earlier that day, he was at home ordering groceries online, as most of us had to do during the pandemic. Give it up for Instacart. Give it up for Instacart. We love Instacart, especially if you work there. I love you. And so homie's ordering cornbread, right? He goes to order one package of cornbread. Uh-oh, finger slips. 10,000 packages of cornbread are arriving to this dude's apartment in 2 hours. His roommate's pissed. He's like, "Man, you gotta figure out something. You gotta do something, you gotta fix this, man." So he's pacing back and forth, he's so worried, oh my god. Then it hits him. We take to the streets. That's how you solve most problems, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, so that's where I come in. I'm just the person on the street that day who looked like I could help them solve this cornbread problem. Probably throw a pretty big cornbread party, maybe. A convention if we're lucky. I don't know how big this dude's apartment was, or what all of our options were.
If it's in New York, it ain't big.
I know, so it's just like all that cornbread in one closet. I mean, we gotta get people over there to fix it, right?
Yeah.
But unfortunately, I had to decline the invitation to the cornbread party, which is why I can assume he called that out to me. And instead, I just like maintained my 45-degree angle at the ground, and I yelled up at him, "I have a boyfriend!" Which is a lie, but he didn't need to know that. It's true that that's a lie. I currently do not have a boyfriend. I haven't really been partaking in dating. The pandemic's been a great excuse for nosy relatives. It's been great to just be like, I would, but Delta variant. Boys are so nice and not gross at all. Yeah, no, that would be great. But I decided, maybe we'll do some self-reflection. We'll figure this out just in case the pandemic ends eventually. We need to know what all of our red flags are. And I think I got it. I think I definitely peaked in middle school. I know what you're thinking, like, that bitch looks like she peaked in high school like the rest of us. I can't be as lucky as you guys. Okay, I wish I were that lucky. No, I did. I peaked early in middle school, and I know I did. Because in middle school, I had 2 boyfriends. Like, not at the same time. I'm a classy bitch, right? Checking off the bitch boxes. Classy, at it. Classy bitch who had 2 boyfriends, and not to brag or anything, but one of them is in jail now, so. Got that going for me. it makes sense for me to keep pursuing this, right? Because, like, luckily for me, I know where that bitch is. He's not going anywhere for a long time.
Become cops.
Yeah, right?
Mine went the other way. They became cops.
Your ex-boyfriends from middle school, all of them became cops.
No, 2 of them.
2 of them became cops
That
and
one-
arrested my middle school boyfriend? You came here to fight me? Can you believe? Can you believe? Oh my goodness. No, so my middle school boyfriend, he's in jail, right? So I'm thinking, logically, if I just hold out a couple of years, wait for him to get out on good behavior, or whatever they get for manslaughter nowadays. I'm not a lawyer, I don't know. I'm just waiting for Prince Charming. But unfortunately for me, he's not the system. I don't know, guys, I can't resist a man in uniform.
Even if it's a prison uniform?
Oh, I love orange. My favorite color now.
Orange is the new black.
I'm about it. Ma'am, are you with the man next to you?
I don't know her.
You don't know her! Y'all are dating? Y'all are
Best
married?
friends. We're best friends.
Best friends?
Yep.
Are you in a relationship? Somebody's got down on one knee and said, "My queen, will you be with me
We're in a
forever?"
fuckership.
You're in a what now?
Fuckership.
A fuck-a-ship?
Yep.
So you fucking somebody but they don't want to give you a ring?
I don't need a ring.
That guy! You're not putting out with a ring?
She got a ring. She got necklaces.
Okay. So you gave her gifts but no commitment.
He's paid for it already.
I'm not giving him the commitment.
So, you're not giving him a commitment.
I'm not giving the
No,
commitment.
that's great. I'd love to hear that because I got a question for you, right? So if a celebrity were to walk in here, sweep you off your feet, who are you hoping hops up on stage with me to take you away forever?
Denzel.
Denzel Washington.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm about it, I'm with it. So if he shows up here right now, you're right there, right? Brilliant. I always wonder, because you know how we have these lists of celebrities that like if they walk in here right now, I'm leaving you right now. I'm leaving you, partner, forever. It's your like cheat list, right? I often wonder, do you think like celebrities keep a list of regular non-famous people that they would leave their spouse for?
Yes, they do.
They have to, right?
Yes.
But then I was like, how are they meeting these people? Because they like surround themselves with staff, right? Like Denzel Washington's not hanging out on the streets of New York asking girls if they eat a lot of cornbread, right? Like, that's not him. That's not how he's meeting people. He's meeting people at meet and greets, right?
Yeah.
So I just envision Denzel Washington, he's at a table. A girl walks up, she's gorgeous, just like this woman right here, so beautiful. And she walks up, and she hands him a picture of his own face, I want one too, and he goes to sign it. He's like, oh, who am I making this out to? She's like, Ashley. And he's like, ooh, is that like a Ley situation? What are we talking, Ashley? She's like, it's actually Ashley with 2 E's. Ashley with 2 E's. Denzel writes it down on her thing, passes it back, says, thank you, Ashley with 2 E's. Then he takes out his own list. He's like, Ashley with 2 E's. He puts that back. Right? Like, that's how it has to happen. But here's what I fear if that's true. Your list is never going to match with the celebrity who's on your list. You're never going to meet, I'm so sorry, ma'am. I hope for you that I'm wrong, right? But I fear that you'll meet Denzel and your list won't match. Like for me, I would drop everything for Zac Efron right now. I got inspired by Hairspray. That looked attainable. I'm there, right? So if Zac Efron walked up here right now, I'd leave everything for him. But I fear that he would be like, oh, is that your list? I can't believe you didn't know this about me. I'm illiterate. In good conscience, I can't leave with you until I confirm this list. I just fear that would happen to me, but I also feel like, by chance, if I were walking on the streets of New York City and around the corner comes Gary Busey, he'd pull that list out of his pocket and be like, oh yeah? From the list? And then I'd have to run away. That's just